Hi guys, it's Yad. I'm just going to quickly talk to you about the art of sort of physical contact. It's very important. It's basically known as Kino in the community, K-I-N-O, and it's very crucial actually. I think in Daygame, if you can sort of make a sort of vibe connection, as well as a sort of mental connection, as well as a physical connection, I think you're on your way to a very good sort of interaction. And what really matters is that you keep that sort of physical contact quite spontaneous, nothing too sort of contrived or anything like that. So don't do it for the sake of, oh, I've got to touch the girl now to make sure I make some physical contact. Don't do it because of that. So what I like to do, a really helpful tip would be to have some sort of things in mind. So what do? You always sort of for example, when I stop a girl, I might keynote her in the first sort of second just to stop her a little bit. But that's a little bit advanced. You might not want to do that. You might not be comfortable doing that yet. But during the sort of conversation, there are things you can use, ploys you could use that makes keynote very much something you should be doing with her. And it makes it totally normal and fun. And it just heightens and intensifies the experience for both of you. And, you know, physical contact. So say if there's electricity going between you vibe-wise, then the whole physical contact thing just intensifies it in such a quick sort of burstful sort of way. So it's very powerful stuff if done in the right way. I'll give you an example. One thing I like to do, so when I'm sort of talking to a girl and it comes towards the time when I'm asking her name and she's asking for my name and stuff, and we're like, okay, so what's your name? And she's like, oh, my name's Natalia, and I'm going for the handshake. Instead of that, I go in for the handshake, and I always sort of tell them how we sort of do it in London, and we do this in London, right? We sort of strike fists. It's a very common way of sort of just saying hello to someone. So, and a lot of girls don't really do that, you know, when they first meet someone. And so I always use it as an excuse to teach a girl how to do it properly. So they always sort of bend their wrist. If you ask a girl, let's do that, they'll always sort of bend their wrist a little bit, and they'll do it in a sort of lame way, in an awkward way. And I always sort of take the opportunity to sort of talk them through it and how to best do that. And I get so much sort of physical contact out of it, and it just sort of makes the whole interaction a lot of fun. Another thing, for example, I saw Andy do this a few days ago, is when he was talking to a girl, and he basically, the wind was in his face, and he used it as a great sort of excuse to sort of make some physical contact happen. And he was playing around, turning her around, saying, right, I've got to sort of position you in the best place for me to talk to you and not to have like the wind bothering me. So stuff like that, ideas like that, you should come up with right in the moment and keep them for later on, and be spontaneous with it, be fun with it, don't be too contrived with it. It's always good.